A cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Demon Deacons will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Clemson Tigers offense takes the field for the first time today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Here's the handoff. Crosses the 40. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Lewis wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's James. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Now the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. I mean, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw to them to make big plays for them.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Leaves it with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. They're working that left side. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, that play action fake, it just froze the defense for a split second. That allowed the tight end time to work his route, get vertical down the field, and pick up a big gainer for the offense.
And the Demon Deacons have pushed it inside the 20. Unloads quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to throw it. Pressure coming. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them. They're already off to a great start.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Lewis to throw. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Pulls it in. It's James. Past the 45. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Clemson set up with another first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Brown. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. The give to the back. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Lewis wants to pass. Under fire. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be
turning it on. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Copeland. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out and to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Wk10 if they can stop him on 3rd down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Lewis to throw. With the catch, it's Jefferson. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. At the 40, there he goes. Speeding down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's shown it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick release on the RPO. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Working the middle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got an open man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wake Forest. That is confidence in your arm streak. Look at the revolutions on that one as he zips it in there.
Confidence, arm arrogance, whatever you want to call it. You could tell he believed it. Put it right where he needed to. You got double coverage. You got to fit it in there. He believed, and he did.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute for them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lewis wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And some people just have a knack for the football, and he's one of those guys, and he just gets the swat right there, but he's in the top 10 in the nation in interceptions for a reason. Just such a great feel for the passing game and where guys are. It's fun to watch him play defense.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got his man downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jefferson. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's James. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Jefferson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And that's After that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Touchdown, Clemson! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
Throws for the tight end. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Pocket breaking down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Nice job by the QB and receiver on this play in a 2-minute situation, knowing to work the boundary, get the first down, and get the ball out of bounds. Great situational awareness.
One more snap coming before halftime. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. He's at the... and he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Tiger.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Time to see how things play out the rest of the way as we send it back to our guys in Death Valley.
Start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
From the gun, the running back has it. Fighting off the defender. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5?
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic. And this guy is having himself a day.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds his man down the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to get rid of it quickly. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And as he throws, he finds a soft spot in the middle. Tackle is made, but how about the the toughness with this junior just standing in the fire and delivering the ball. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Brown. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Overton. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Lewis to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Jefferson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the middle. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jefferson. Picks up enough to get the 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Rides the back and leaves it. Heading to the end zone. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key. Into
the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Clemson.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll go to the ground. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll try to put points on the board with a field goal to start this 4th quarter. He got it. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Marshall looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Thundering Herd. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Heck of a showing. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Sun Belt is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To throw, it's O'Neal. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Mays. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He'll go down. But what a big play to come up with that turnover. From the gun, the ground game. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Buying some time. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Using his legs, it's Smothers. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. He uncorks one deep. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. No good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Hard running there. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But
it's a running room. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one.